So, look for all two. Merchant of Tainted Jewelry. Oh, that's all two? That guy is all two. The bomb guy, really? You freak. Hello there, you two. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you here to try your hand at digging for treasure? Just for a bit of fun? Nope, we got something else to talk to you about today. This jade pendant. This jade pendant. Yes, I need to sell it here. Let me have a more careful look at it. Wait a moment. This texture, this smoothness, this translucence. Isn't this the very one I sold to Tang Wochu? Wochu? Hey, indeed, I knew from the start that this one was different from the others. At the time, I had wanted to sell it for a pretty sum, but it caught Tang Wochu's eye, and so he begged and cajoled me until I sold it to him on the cheap. So there's only one that looks like this? I sure wish I could pull a second one out my hand. I sure wish I could pull a second one out of my hat, that's for sure. Phew, good thing it was just this one. This material is filled with elemental energy. If someone without a vision is in contact with it, they will experience changes in personality and start talking nonsense day in and day out. Tang Wochu currently believes himself to be a great hero of the Wuhua clan, and spends his days behaving all crazy and stuff. What? How could this be? Actually, now that you mention it, this gem does resemble the fabled Smaragdus jadeite quite a bit. That material was said to cause its wearer some discomfort. I heard the older folks say while Smaragdus jadeite is very valuable, it is a thing of ominous portents, and that long-term exposure will bring about calamity. Oh no, I have doomed Tang, haven't I? We were both treasure hoarders once. We decided to part ways after making a pretty sum at the chasm. I do not know where Tang Wochu went off, but as for me, I was found by our former companions. They threatened me and forced me to buy the low-quality jewelry they make here and sell it in Liyue. They call it helping with sales, but really, are the materials they use the equal of Shenglu Hall? Or their designs a match for mixing jewelry? They are just making me do the dirty work for them. I had to lower the price so much that I was practically losing more on sales. I basically used all of the more I made in our previous job, but it seems like those fellows have finally woken up to the idea that they might sell the base materials for a better price. They haven't come to look for me at all recently. Actually, they all been captured by middle elite who infiltrated their ranks. Ooh. Ha, that was a good catch for sure, that was. They even threatened to report me to the middle elite too. You know? Now look who's going to eat prison food, huh? Sorry, I got off topic. I am very sorry about Tang, but I have buried all my valuables in the dirt, you know? To do a little business, earn a little more. How about this then? I will let you dig for treasure once. You can give whatever you find to Tang Wochu as compensation. The game is begun. Get digging in the plot of land on my left.
Allow me! Illusion shattered!
Is there a secret way to see which one is bad? Let's pick up. Oh, come on. Come on. So was there a pattern with the lettuces and all those things? I mean, it was the last one I opened. Maybe it's rigged. Everything is rigged. A bag of decorations that all Chu gave you as compensation for Tang misfortunes. They are very roughly made, owing to having been manufactured by the treasure hoarders within the chasm using smuggled ore, and can barely be considered to possess any aesthetic qualities at all. As such, there is no hope at all of them selling well in Liyue. The only thing good you could say about these ornaments is that they are at least made using the right materials. Damn. Well, let's have a look. What did you get? Oh, so you actually got this bag, huh? What's inside? Oh, these ornaments are kinda ghastly. Well, they were made by the treasure hoarders and proved just about as popular as their makers. But if nothing else, they are still made of genuine materials, so you can still cut those gems out and sell them for a pretty sum. Just give this to Tang, will you? Alright, we're off then. Aye, if you have the time, come around and dig for some treasure, right? Should we go back to now, Lumin? Yeah, let's go back and look for Tang. Watch who. I don't want to travel. Fly me over there, Paimon. Hey, watchy. Hey yo, this gem is large as a bird egg, yes, but it is very light. It is so very light. And when you hold it up against the light, you can see a shadow within. Fascinating, how very fascinating. He's still looking at that egg, huh? Hey, Mr. Guhua Hero. Sorry, what? Ah, yes, that's me, Dan Wachu. Blah blah blah. Surely you must have come hence upon hearing of my great deeds. Oh, you too, right? How about it then? Did you find all Wachu? let's start from the top, shall we? You tell what happens. That's one huge bag. Let me see what's in it, huh? What in the world is it called with all these ornaments? And they are also ugly. What? Is all Chu trying to make a fool of me, huh? That jade pendant made from Smaragdus jadeite cost me lots of mora, and he even kept contact with those sneaky treasure hoarders after supposedly washing his hands of the business. Ah, this ancient grudge. I might just have to cut him down for it. And you called yourself a hero. Wasn't that jade pendant something you wanted to buy yourself anyway? You have a point. And it's not like he's got anything to do with the treasure hoarders anymore. He's opened a store to let people try their hand at digging for treasure. Digging for treasure? Pff, so he's doing that again. He used to pull that trick to get Mora for wine. Let me tell you something. The treasure hunt of his works like this. Ah! The better the goods, the more explosive barrels there will be around it. And vice versa. The more will be around it. For example, tiles that turn out to be empty won't have a single explosive barrel near it, while the best stuff is probably surrounded on all by four sides by such barrels. Stingy fellow, he is deathly afraid that someone will get their hands on the good stuff, so he sets the rules up such that the game ends once you dig up one explosive barrel. But he said that he would just let us keep doing this time even if we dug them up. Is that so? Well, I suppose there's some goodness left in his heart yet. Fair enough. And if I had been there with him back then, my martial prowess would have been prevented him from being manipulated by those treasure hoarders the way he was. You what now? I mean, come on, I am a martial artist. There might still be some distance between me and the true hero, but I can still handle a few treasure hoarders, no problem. I will look for him later with 2 jugs of wine next time, I suppose, and we will have a chat then. Bloom! Jack of no trades. Jack of no trades. What's up, my choo-choo? Ooh, so you are. Ooh. I don't think I will survive this. Sure. Surrounded. Ooh. Common chest.
Take them. I have no need.
Ooh. Ah, you're done. What? You got one? Oh shit. Use it. Is it glitched or what? Oh, what you? Start digging. No. Sure. I like that there is no. There's no limit on how many times you can try. Come on. What? Okay, so let's give this guy the archaic stones, I guess. I want my primogen. Here they are. These are indeed archaic stones. You have my thanks. I was right to come to you. I bet it would have taken much longer if it'd been the Adventurers Guild. Who knows, perhaps the Adventurers Guild might even send us the commission. That's quite likely. Adventurers, I used to be envious of them, the way they venture into high mountains and deep dungeons. There seems to be nowhere they dare not go. I'm quite the opposite, though. I've been working here for years, but haven't once visited Cinnabar Cliff or the very top of the chasm. What? You haven't been there even once? Well, Cinnabar Cliff is one of the famous tourist spots that locals seldom go to. Maybe it's so close that I always think that I can visit later when I got time. Then why don't we go now? It's important to act spontaneously. I think I will pass. I'm still in the middle of something. What's more, such errand running is best left to adventurers. Dangerous places are their bread and butter, after all. I would probably get injured if I did the same, and that's something I like to avoid. Makes sense. Getting injured would be a big deal. If I'm injured, no one's gonna supervise the exploration team down there and ensure the safety of the miners. Should anything happen, it will escalate into grievous matter. That's what you are worried about? Thought you were just scared of getting injured. The formidably high cliffs near the chasm, the bottomless caves, and the ancient battlefield left behind by Rex Lapis are all full of danger. I don't have the slightest interest in venturing into those places. Here, the rewards for the 3 archaic stones. Hushan Hall wants quite a lot of them, so bring me more if you can find any. Of course, there will be reward for those too. Just remember to come once you find more archaic stones. You can count on us. Bloom. What? You really broke the 7-star array? Oh, looks like I have to write this into the weekly report. Make sure you make it sound cool, alright? Please, this is a very serious situation. It's so serious, in fact, that the kitchen themselves will decide its exact seriousness. Which is to say that once report gets sent up, someone from the kitchen might personally come down here to stop you. Even I won't be able to save you then. This way is way too obvious with his hints. Scared, huh? Alright, move along then. There's still someone waiting for you, you know? So, there's only one thing left to do. And that's it. Going down the chasm. As I was saying that there was no limit here, and they were like, okay, enough. Stop doing that. So, going to the depths. Let's trigger this thingy. Chasm more. Plum 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 plum. Ooh. Phew, this air sure is familiar. It's been a long time since I came down into these mines. Don't get careless, Cheon. I for once smell something unfamiliar. I mean, we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we were just distracted by the swaying of the crane. You have spent too much time above ground. Paimon didn't smell anything at all. Do all of your miners have such keen noses? Haha, a lack of a good nose could forfeit you for life down here. That said, we should still be fine. The Fincher are still quite lively. Look, the lumen spar has grown all the way down here too. That wasn't the case the last time we came down here. Wow, that really did happen. Let's go have a look. You know, it feels like someone just stole Paimon's thunder. Huh? Ooh, speaking is, I need to change back to Miss Ningguang. Ooh. good. I wanted to see it. To think that lumen spark would appear so close to the surface. I was always of the opinion that these things could not appear in more structurally vulnerable locations. They are fragments of that thing underground, traveling up the veins of the rock before finally arriving here. Hey, stop spouting nonsense. They were originally rocks from the local area, which is why they became like this. They just underwent some kind of transformation process and formed crystals, that's all. The analysis that the Chasm commissioned us to conduct revealed that they are, by and large, made of ore from the local area. They have just been affected by some outside force, thus creating these strange crystals. Look over there. That crystal looks just like the adjuvant you have with you, Lumine. Why don't you take the Lumenstone adjuvant and have a look, Lumine? That's right. The adjuvant is made of the same material as these crystals. These formations will thus naturally react to one another on account of that similarity. Ooh, how very strange. Hey, is that all you have to say? Yes. Wish. Don't fight, you two. We're not fighting. Yeah, we're not. What I mean to say is that it doesn't matter whether you are fighting or not. Shikyong and I need to set up a temporary camp up ahead, so don't run off while we are doing that. The crystals we discover will be very useful for our subsequent exploration. If you find anything after this, please make sure to contact me. My skills haven't rusted away just yet, so I can help you process some of the raw ore. I believe that it will prove quite useful to you in your adventures. And also, don't fight, alright? Got it. Understood. That's a good pair of kiddos. I'll get you some candy later. Anyway, if you find anything strange nearby, please report it in a timely fashion. Actually, do you remember what Jingwu said the last time about Uncle He? I haven't forgotten, and since you are here, Lumine, could you help me out once again? Uncle He is our senior here in the mines. Several years ago, he was one of those who went missing when the Chasm miners were dispersed. He's hard of hearing and may not have heard the alerts. The pensions from Huishan Hall and Shenglu Hall are quite generous, as his family has already long arranged for his funeral. But although I'm not much of a believer in the supernatural, I can't help but feel that he is still alive down here somewhere. He really was an old hand, whether it be avoiding disasters in the mine, how to escape, how to wait for rescue. He knew it all, taught me a lot of it too. That's why I believe that he must be alive in here somewhere. Even now, I won't give up searching for him. I will point you to a few places where he was sighted before we dispersed. Who knows? You might still be able to find some clues there. As for me, I will be exploring the deeper parts of the mining caverns. Be careful. Oh yes, don't forget your candy now. Ooh. You're not coming with us? Stay safe. She still needs to help us draw some maps. The pathways of the Chasm underground mines are intricate and complex, and we won't get very far at all without those maps. Nice. Lumenstone Adjuvant. When you have the Lumenstone Adjuvant equipped, the God of War Bifrost, it will provide illumination if it contains energy. Perhaps the stone relies on a unique leyline environment, however, and as such, only works within the underground mines of the Chasm. Certain special devices and creatures such as lumen lamps and lock lights can be used to replenish the Lumenstone Adjuvant energies. Perhaps someone in the exploration team can strengthen the power of the Lumenstone adjuvant. Ooh.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Ooh. When equipped in the Chasm underground mines level 0, these precious crystals can provide illumination. It has many similarities to the glazed sand crystal that may only be found within the Chasm, but it stores even greater power within it. May it be as a sun in your palm, lighting the way through the lightless tunnels and bringing comfort where all is dark. Ooh, stickiness. Hey Jingu, I believe that Shikyong should more or less be done with the map by the time you return. However, I still need to wait for the transport team above ground to shift our tools down here, so you're free to explore for the time being. Ooh, thank you Jingu. Ooh. Ooh, look, it's so powerful. Ooh, come on, chest.
Take them. I have no need.
Is this it? Doesn't look like recharge. Light up the dark. Ooh, a very powerful monster. Oh, it looks so strange.
There is no escape.
Rest and rebuild. Emerge right now. No touching.
I got 4 stars in the abyss, in the 12th floor. I have to say
We're way behind
it was
schedule.
a pain in the butt, but a 50 primals extra. Diary fragment. The light is fading. My crystal lamp should last for another 4 hours. Ooh, that guy. The General He. There's not much food left. I should be able to find the water filter from memory, but we must find a new source of light. Those lights are floating. Or are they walking? I'm starting to see things due to lack of oxygen. Oxygen? Ooh. Oh, it's taking my health.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Bloop.
Don't disappoint me.
I will try not to. Ooh, we can destroy this.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Don't waste my time.
here, right now, right here. Hold the line! Access denied.
This is the night. Do I have to explode that barrel? Oh no, okay. Ooh, these are like the things for the 7. Oh, I see. So guys.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
When I got too near to the black magma, my thoughts grow jumbled and my senses become agitated. But then I stand close to these crystals. These deleterious effects retreat greatly. I once heard little Jinwoo say that some adjuvant thing can be used to store energy from these crystals. I should ask her about that when I get back to the surface. My ears itch. I can hear someone calling out to me, telling me that there is water in the depths. Mushrooms. Oh dear, I fear that I must be going quite insane. Ah, it's a bad guy.
Right here.
I'm a bad guy. Pam, pam,
Allow
pam,
me.
pam.
You're open. Finally done.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Oh, you're so
Healthy
smart.
body, healthy mind. We're way behind schedule.
Should replace my hammer. The wrong test subject.
The ominous dark moth. When within this mysterious dark mod, characters will continuously lose HP and their mobility will be affected. Your Lumenstone adjuvant energy will also slowly drain under such circumstances. Ooh. Due to some unknown reason, some monsters will also grow stronger when within this dark mod. Ooh,
Even if an antique is
tiene.
priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
So I think I will leave it here for now. See you around, alligators.